That's why we date you to fuck you. We don't want relationships with you. We want sex with you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eeryt Solo Thoughts. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Kevin Samuels. Are women ready for relationships? Interesting. But we going to see what he talking about in this one. And make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe for more reaction videos like this one. What's up, everybody? I'm back with another Kevin Samuels reaction. And by the look of the title, it's kind of basic, but it should be interesting. But I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. We're going to jump straight into this reaction. Let's get it.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Are there enough women for relationships today?
I believe so.
Okay. Are you married?
I'm not. No.
Do you want to be married?
I do.
Do you want children?
I do.
So why do you believe that there are enough women for relationships today when 65 to 70% of the men say they're not?
Um, I believe that, or I should say, my biggest thing is I was taught that the man is supposed to lead. My biggest thing would be allowing myself to trust that man enough to lead.
Okay. But I asked, why do you believe that there are enough women for relationships?
Because I feel like there's enough women that are willing to allow men to lead. I think it's more of like a trust issue.
What do you mean willing to allow men to lead?
So how I was brought up, my parents were never married, but my grandparents were.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandfather was head of the household. You know, he was the provider. He made sure everything was together.
So
And
are you telling me that the reason the men aren't in relationships is because they don't want to be in relationships?
no, I think that how you were talking about, like, a lot of men shouldn't be considering serious relationships until after 30. I feel like for me, I wanted it young. And because
Well,
I,
you could be young, your man just can't.
hmm?
You can be young, your man just can't.
Right. And so I guess I have to choose older men or allow older men to choose me.
And the older men are saying the same thing.
Mm.
Notice the disconnect. Three women have come on here and say, there are plenty of us. And the men are saying, no, they're not.
Mm.
Who do you listen to, the consumer or the seller?
The consumer.
And why do you think 65 or 70% of the men asked say there are not enough women?
I don't know. I guess that would be their personal experience.
You can't just be that flippant about it. They're the consumers.
They are. So,
And you're the product.
hmm
So if the consumers don't think that there's enough on the market, how active if you don't think that the store's gonna have what you want to buy, are you gonna drive to the store?
no.
That's why you don't have a husband.
Mm.
So you're gonna tell me about I would submit and I would cooperate and all this other stuff. That's not the problem. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship ended a month ago.
And how long were you guys together?
We were together for about a year and a half.
Okay. And why and who ended it?
I did.
Why?
He was a bit much. He was a bit much.
Okay.
He was a volatile person.
Hmm.
Hmm.
From day one?
No.
How many relationships have you been in that you have not left?
Um, 4,
Dang.
How many relationships have you had?
5.
So
What? That's crazy.
you've had 5 relationships, and 4 of them you did not leave. They left you.
Yes.
How long was the previous relationship before this last one?
It wasn't too long. It was probably about 9 months.
Okay, and why? And who left?
He did.
Why?
I wasn't ready to be sexually active. I didn't believe that I should give a man my body when he didn't want to do anything but have sex. Like, we
What do you
didn't.
mean? You guys were in a committed monogamous relationship?
Well, it was more like I wanted to go out. I wanted
Okay,
to,
what I'm asking before you get that, I'm asking, did he call you his girlfriend?
yes,
You guys were in a committed relationship.
yes.
Did he? Okay, so for 9 months,
Mhm.
how and how often would you go out a month?
I would say we probably went out once or twice a month.
That's
So
it?
twice a month for
Mhm.
9 months.
Mhm.
So a man put in at least 18 dates and he could get no sex.
He did, but it was just like after I would give it to him, it would just be like everything else would dwindle. It would that's all he wanted. That's all he wanted. All day, every day. It was no
Great.
more dates. It was no more movie nights.
Are you ready for this? That's why
I
we date
am. I
you.
really
That's why we date you to fuck you. We don't want relationships with you. We want sex with you.
What?
okay.
Hold on.
And see this
Hey, I know a lot of men are gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. This is my reaction video. That is not how I am. That is not how I am. I'd rather go out and spend time with a woman and, you know, watch a movie or go to the beach or something like that. I Y'all gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. That's an opinion right there for sure. Cause I don't get in a relationship just to do that. No. That's actually last on the list. Hey, I don't care what y'all think.
I mean, you ladies act like you're not having an orgasm too. I mean, you did you have an orgasm? You had sex too, right? Right?
I did.
Right. So
Yes.
listen to what you just said. He needs to take me out, do this for me, and this, and all he wanted to do was have sex with his girlfriend. And this is why I don't have any problem with men exercising options, because women like you play games. All he wanted to do was have sex. Well, then would you have
No.
been happy? Would you have been happy? Would it have been okay if you didn't want to have sex? Did you give him permission to go have sex with another woman? No charge?
Mm, that's a good point.
That's a
No.
yes or no. Say, I don't want to hear the
No.
bullshit then. So you left a relationship with a man because he wanted sex. Okay.
That sounds
Well, because it is. It sounds horrible because it is. It is. It's horrible. I mean,
yeah.
it's not like, wow, why'd you leave him, girl? He just wanted to have sex all the time. Okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe
I'm
she
I'm
bounced.
listening.
I'm so why it sounds horrible because it was. And
Yeah.
what about the relationship before him? How long was that?
Ooh. That was when I was in college.
And why did he leave?
He graduated.
Dang, they
He did
audio
what?
messing up.
He graduated
What's wrong with your internet?
a year before me and went to a different state. I don't
Okay, but
know.
okay,
I'm
but
about to
what's wrong
get.
with your
I'm about to
internet?
fix that up though.
He graduated a year.
to fix
Hit
that.
them badges, folks. Hit the badges if y'all want these conversations to continue. You guys were together 3 years, and he graduated, and you saying he left because he went to another school?
hmm No. When he graduated, he accepted a job in another state.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
So we had a mutual dissolve the relationship.
mhm.
And if it was meant to be, it would come back around.
Oh God, yesterday's broadcast. If he wanted to be with me, why didn't he fight? Your godfather's
Oh
never
no,
wrong.
no, no,
If it was
no.
meant to be, he'd come back around. It's all the same, ma'am. Why did you want to marry him?
I did. We talked
Did he
about
want to marry you?
it. He
Y'all
said
should
he
have
did.
worked it out
Then
somehow.
you say he left you to go to a job to another state, and you were still in school.
Yes.
Something that makes sense about that. 3-year relationship. What's he doing now?
He is at home living with his parents, so I guess I
Hmm.
made the right decision.
I don't know about that one. And then a relationship before that.
um, like you want to know how long it was, or
Yeah, yeah. Because you said you had 5 relationships. I'm just trying to understand what they are.
before that, um,
Was this in high school?
before that, I was in high school. That was a high school
It don't
boyfriend.
matter. Okay, so high
Yeah.
school. So you had your college relationship that was 3 years, and
hmm
he took a job out of state. Mm. Then you had your next relationship where you dated for 9 months and you ended the relationship because the man just happened to want to have sex. You mean he wanted a return on his investment? He wanted to have sex with his girlfriend, so you broke up with him because he wanted to have sex with his girlfriend. Huh. And you think, and then your last relationship, you left him. Why?
It was just a violent relationship.
Mm.
Physically violent?
Yeah.
Were the police reports filed?
Um, no, but
Okay,
yeah,
then I don't
I
buy it.
why
I
don't you
only
buy?
buy I only buy police reports because women can say anything these days, and if it's really that bad, you file police reports.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
a,
see.
I'm a public person, and I see what people say. I've been doing my show too long, and women can come on and say anything. And if it's that serious to where you leave in relationships, I file a police report.
I mean,
But it
I
generally,
understand.
you ask me
Yeah,
why, I
yeah.
am very skeptical when I hear women say abuse and there's no follow up. It's
hmm
too easy to say abuse today. It's like
Yeah,
it's too easy to say
true.
toxic.
Well, abuse is
So,
nothing to play with. Abuse is nothing to play with.
do you realize how many men go to jail or are sitting in jail right now for false abuse charges?
Yeah,
Women play with it all the time, so I'm not the one to play with it. That's why I don't let it just ride. I
I,
told you point blank, I don't buy it unless I see reports
hmm
because I don't play with abuse. And if
understandable.
it's really there, you shouldn't have played with it either. There should have
Yeah,
been reports.
That's true.
yeah.
And if anybody don't like that in the audience, so be it. But the previous relationship, so you said that was abusive. This guy, because he wanted to have sex, and this guy because of that. All right. What do all these things have in common? The college relationship ended. Why didn't you graduated next year after that? A year later?
Actually, I ended up withdrawing. My father had passed away, so I had to go back home and deal with that business.
Okay, you withdrew how long after you graduated?
Um, it was the end of first semester,
How
or the
long?
end of the, probably like what, 6 months, 7 months.
Okay. So you withdrew because your father passed. How come you get back with your man?
For me, I just had a lot more things to handle. We didn't
I
really
got
talk
it.
much, and yeah.
Okay. Fair. So again, I find it interesting that most women have plenty of relationships that they're in. And you're good at getting into relationships, but I find that many modern women can't maintain anything.
Ah, that's true.
hmm
That is true. From my
And
experience.
if you watch my show, women are leaving more often than not.
hmm
So how would a man pick from that?
It's hard out here.
I don't know, because if we keep leaving, we're not giving them any options.
So should it go to white women?
I mean,
my point is this: I need women to start putting yourself in the men's position.
Man,
yeah.
tell them.
So the problems today is not that men don't want relationships or marriage or anything like that. The problem is modern women are too damn complex.
Man,
Mhm. Okay.
among other things, like the last call I had. If the men are saying if the men are saying I want to buy something, the store doesn't have it, and you have it,
Mm-hmm.
put it on the market for sale.
Man, that video was short, but name of the game. Y'all women gotta stop. Stop saying you want a relationship and you playing so hard to get, or you getting in a relationship and you ending it off of tiny little reasons. I don't understand that. That's why it's so hard for men out here to get in a relationship, because a lot of women are leaving the relationships, and you got men out here don't even want to waste their time in getting a relationship. So, hey, I don't know. I hope it get better. We start seeing more relationships. That would be nice. Long-term relationships, not no 6-7 months relationships. That ain't it. And like I said, I know y'all was gonna give me slack for what I said earlier about that dude leaving her, or she leaving him because he wanted, my bad, he wanted to have intercourse and she didn't want that. My thing is, if that's all you want, why get in a relationship? Why not just have a friend with benefits or something? Because it's more than having intercourse in a relationship. It's more than that. Like, why not spend time with each other? You ain't got to be smashing all the time. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, I'm gone. Peace.